What is going on? I'm Zedmon. We are here on my 4-engine room base. I was going to try and figure out what the heck to call it. 4-engine room base. This tech tree is a mess, like just a hot, sweaty mess. We've got Barrage. We've also got Critters. We've also got Cryo Bombardiers, which aren't doing nothing for us. We've got Rocket Choppas doing nothing. I just want to be at that 5-engine room level so badly right now. Let's just quickly make sure we have Do Not Disturb turned on. Not awesome at this point, but one of the things that I'm struggling with is the fact that between my accounts, the buttons are in different locations, and that kind of drives me a little bit crazy, especially between the difference between the main base and warships. I know that's a totally strange thing to complain about, but I'm just finding that on this warship season, having to deal with so many different buttons and so many different critters and artillery is a struggle. That sounds like I'm like my dad worrying about how to do something, but I'm finding it a struggle for sure because I have to keep watching my low-level flares. I then have to keep going forwards with all of my troops. We're going to get Brick and her battle orders going. I'm going to throw some barrages onto this engine room, and we are still going to lose, even though our time is pretty good. 3:21 is a pretty good time, but trying to balance critters and barrage and brick and battle orders and keeping troops alive is proving to be somewhat difficult. And then I get a decent time. 3:21 is a pretty good time. Let's watch their replay. I assume they're just crushing my hopes and dreams with critters. Barrage is a waste of time for the most part, but hey, look at this. This person's actually using barrage. My base, I don't have enough defenses. I don't have rocket launchers. I don't have boom cannons. So I'm not sure if I'm missing some keys or if I'm wasting some keys, but this is just showing to me that my tech tree is a complete hot and sweaty mess. Why I'm saying sweaty mess, I don't really know. My apologies if that's making you feel uncomfortable. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 over here. We're going to go like this. We're going to get all of this. And now we are going to use critters and some shocks and just battle orders our way through it, trying to get our critters, getting rid of all of the things. That should do fairly decently for us, simply because this person doesn't have much coverage on those back engine rooms. Obviously, that sniper tower is doing a far better job than I expected it to, but I kind of assume that if we keep going and get all of our troops onto that one, we can then barrage this one and hopefully not kill all of our critters. I guess we kind of had to kill all our critters. So 2 decent times, I think 3:21, 3:23, trying to mix in a combo of barrage and critters. I find that it takes me a little bit of time to get warmed up for sure. My base, obviously not good, but can generally beat people just by being faster. But I can't say that all that much because, as you can see here, I'm floating at like the 17 rank. I've been up as high as like 17 3/4, but never above that. So this 4-engine room base, for me, just a full-on dumpster fire. We're going to pause. I'll be back with my other base, which is far, far more exciting. I'll be back in just a second. Yes, I did say a second with one. That's one word in my vocabulary is just a second. Anyways, I'm rambling at this point. So this base, as you can see here, has 279 keys at the 3-engine room. This is a tech tree that I am far, far happier with. We've got only the things we need. Only the things I want and nothing else, and I am very close to being able to go straight to 5-engine room, skipping the 4-engine room gameplay altogether. And that is my goal at this point, is just to not go anywhere near 4-engine rooms on this account, just skip straight to 5. So we are very, very close to being able to do that, and it's all by super not creative, not interesting attacks. I mean, the heavy Bombardier meta I don't find to be super enjoyable. but it works. So we're going to go like this, dropping all of our troops. We're going to click that flare button right there. And then once they start going, I am going to throw some shocks simply because I like to keep some of my... Oh, I've already lost them all somehow. I clearly am not prepared for this. So we're going to have to get all of our troops running through all of this stuff. And I am likely going to wipe on this. I have no idea how the heck I managed to lose every single bombardier. Either this base is an absolute brilliant thing, or I just did a complete and utter dumb. I think the chances are it's probably that I did a complete and utter boneheaded maneuver. I'm going to have to go back and watch that replay because I have never, ever in the history of this season had all of... I'm just going to retreat, actually. I don't want to waste this person's time. Let's just get the heck out of Dodge. Go back and watch that replay. I assume those rocket launchers just melted them. I'm very, very intrigued to see what the heck happened there. Let's have a look and see my replay. What happened? Maybe I dropped them in a string. Oh, I dropped them early. Look how early on those bombardiers have been dropped. That is not ideal. They're going to get crushed by all these mines right about there. Poof. Okay, so if you saw there, I changed my layout of my troops at the last second. It's not the way it should be. We're going to switch it back in a second, and hopefully we can get a match here. I'm finding it difficult to get matches at this point. I like to go heavy, 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 and heavy, and then bombardiers. This seems wrong. Anyway, something feels wrong to me. We're going to get all of our happiness happening, and then we were going to go like this, tapping that ramp. Getting the perfect tap on that ramp can be problematic for Shizzle. Yes, I just went into the Snoop Dogg vocabulary builder, and I'm already telling this is not going well. This is not going well at all. My shocks have both missed. We are getting very, very low on the melons, and I need those last two to stay alive. I've got two alive at this point. Just keep peeking over to that left-hand side to see how many we've got. It's amazing how much of a difference even having one will do. And I'm going to wipe again. These people's bases keep stepping up their game. The longer you stay in three engine rooms, the harder it's going to be, as I am clearly showing. So as we ran into that base had mortars. They also likely had the choice node, but you know what? The joke's going to be on them because I've got 3.9 million tokens, and we are going to jump all the way over to 5 engine rooms, assuming that I can get a chest sometime today. So this is one of those times in Warships when you kind of have to tread water, and it's frustrating for sure. I was ahead in 3 engine rooms, and now I am way, way behind in 3 engine rooms. But you have to kind of keep that in perspective because hopefully the fact that most of these people have all sorts of amazing stuff for 3 engine rooms just means that they're not going to be able to make the jump with us when we do go to 5 engine rooms. Obviously, because how many people are actually going to jump from 3 to 5? Probably not a lot. That's one of the cool things that I'm hoping to do this season of Warships, is make that jump. And it's not often you do make that jump. It definitely takes some patience and some planning and all sorts of other P-related words like paloozing, because we are just getting pummeled into pieces. I have never wiped so many times in my entire life. So either the 3 engine room meta has stepped up its game in the last day or so. Let's see when my last attack was, 20 hours ago. So either they have stepped up their game or my 3 engine room gameplay is just a mess right now. I feel like it's very, very likely me. Most of the time there's a problem, it is related to me. It's very, very... the fact that I can't even tap on that ramp makes me believe that it's all me being bad and maybe 10% them. And that's kind of how I go with Warships. My base is generally speaking awful, so I can't get bailed out by my base. Anytime I'm losing, I can be fairly confident that it's me screwing up as opposed to other people getting better. Obviously, defense versus offense. I got a comment yesterday saying, well, defense builds championships, and that might be the case in sports. In warships, generally speaking, skipping ahead and skipping engine rooms and stuff is better, and that's the meta that I like to do. I like to play with offense, and I like to win with offense. Let me know in the comments if you also like to win with offense, or if you choose to go on the defensive route. This person, you see, people that are beating me, they're using all heavies. I don't like the all heavy meta. I find it to be boring and slow. I really, really like mixing in the meloniers, as people have been started to call them. Call them anything. Just don't call them diddles. Like, if you look on Urban Dictionary, you'll understand why I hate the word diddle. It just makes me feel uncomfortable and cringy. So meloniers to me is a perfect use of that. Now, I'm going to gamble here. I think I have enough keys. I did the math a while back. I've got 65 plus 36 puts us at 101, plus we're at 129, 155, 165, blah, 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 193. I think that puts us at way more than enough. I probably did this math wrong, but let's just see here. We're going to go right into here. We're then going to jump. I don't want to do anything. Just don't make me place things. We're going to go like this and like this and like this, and we're just going to jump all the way along and come up 10 keys short, because clearly my math is awful. So not good at all, not exciting at all. Hopefully you guys get a kick out of that, because I don't know what, I obviously missed some sort, because that was 65 plus 35 is 100, and then I somehow screwed up in there. I'm curious to see where the heck I screwed up in my math, because I thought I was going to have close to enough, and it turns out I did have close to enough, but not enough. So at this point, we're just going to drop another engine room somewhere down in about here, and I'm going to try to get something happening, and we're going to get pummeled. Like, absolutely. The P words are going to continue. I'm going to drop a flamethrower on either side just to try and reduce the amount of critter happenings. I'm gonna hide a shock mine back here. I'm gonna move this forward. I'm gonna hide a shock mine back there, just trying to keep the critters from ruining my life. And now we're gonna just get our chest. This is going to be a complete and utter waste of time, and I don't recommend that anyone attacks using this strategy, but we're gonna try it simply because as a penance, more P words, for my terrible, terrible mathness. So we're going to go from this side. I'm going to go one heavy here, and we're going to go a Bombardier back in there, and then this is not going to be awesome, but hopefully I can drop my critters in there, clear all of those mines, and then go like this. We're just going to drop all of our critters on that back engine room and keep brick battle orders moving forwards, and get a shock on that flamethrower and hope that our critters can do some good stuff. This is not ideal at all. I have not practiced this. I have not thought about this, and as a result, we are just paloozing on again, and we're going to see how this goes. I mean, realistically, I could probably just flare onto that engine room at this point and hope that our critters can get there and our troops can get there, and very, very likely going to wipe again, unless that one last Bombardier. Yeah, we wiped. Oh, look at that. Look at this. That was the showstopper right there. Watching that last melon explode made my day, and we lost, and that was just pure ridiculousness. So carrying on forward, trying to get back to a respectable level. I mean, we've fallen down into 17, which is not anywhere that we want to be, but hopefully we can just get these last chests, skip this 4 engine room. My whole entire goal was to skip 4 engine rooms, and I failed utterly and terribly. There's got to be a P word for failing, I would hope. So what we're going to do here is, I guess I'm going to have to just throw this shock here and throw my critters on all of the stuff this time, instead of trying to throw it onto the actual engine room. I was trying to do that race against the flamethrower and machine gun, and it was a terrible idea. I have not had critters without having barrage yet, so this is a whole new experience for me, and it's not going terribly, terribly well. So just getting crushed. I mean, this is complete and utterly me just trying to get this last chest and get the heck away from 4 engine rooms, because this is not going well whatsoever. I don't have a med kit. I can't heal those dudes down there. Probably best bet is to shock that what is that thing called? Rocket launcher, just trying to get all of our troops moving on forward so that we can get this last chest, and absolutely embarrassing. This is bad, bad, bad. Hopefully we don't have to wait. Okay, so that critter was in time. Just 2 awful battles at the 4 engine room level, but that should get us up to the 5 engine room battle, and we basically gave 2 wins away, which I hate to do, but that can be my penance. Man, just P words rolling off the tongue. Please don't make an innuendo out of that. 5 engine rooms. We are now where the goal was. The goal was 5 engine rooms, and we had to take some crap along the way, but 5 engine rooms. Definitely going to have to build this base out. I loved that I was able to go straight from 3 to 5. Let's just not talk about those 2 battles that were based on my terrible, terrible addition and subtraction and ped mass. Anyways, that's all for me. That video is a bit of a shocker. That was not good. Please leave a comment. Leave a comment down below with your favorite P word, and I shall talk to you soon. As always, thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace. Oh, one more P word, and the Patreons.